What is your vision for the direction the City Council should take to get it back on track?
More than anything, I believe that our City Council meetings need to have Robert's Rules of Order. We need to have a dignified council where people will come and feel comfortable knowing that their city business is being conducted in an ethical, transparent, and professional, dignified manner. It is important for citizens to understand and to feel that when they come and address the City Council, they're being heard. It's important that every single city person, every resident, every voter know that the people that are there at the dais are listening to them and represent them and their interests. I want to make sure that, again, we hear the citizens. We're here for you, and that's what we're here to do, conduct your business.
There is a gang issue in Riverbank. How would you address this issue?
For the last 4 years, I've been working with the Central Valley Gang Impact Task Force, the Attorney General's Office, and the Department of Justice addressing this very issue. Riverbank is not immune to gang activity. Riverbank is not immune to gang violence. What we need to do is prepare our community. And what I tell people, gangs are not a law enforcement issue per se. They are a community issue. The community needs to stand behind our law enforcement and work together. It's through empowerment, it's through information, it's through engagement. We need to empower our parents to learn more, to work with our educators, and again, work with law enforcement. Again, gangs are here in Riverbank. We are not immune. We need to face the issue that they're going to still be here, and we need to address them properly and quickly. Thank you.
How would you deal with opposition from your constituents?
I think there's no question. You're always going to have some opposition with your constituency. Not everybody will agree. Not everybody sees issues in the same way or in the same context. But I do believe that when we get on the council and as your mayor, even if we do not agree or see things eye to eye, I think it's imperative and important that we can agree to disagree. I think that's the value of being an American. I think that's the value of being a resident of this great country, is that we do have the opportunity to voice our opinions. And again, not everybody will always agree, but I think if we can set aside our differences and look for the good of what our decisions will be for the citizens of Riverbank, I think that's the best that we can do. And that's my guarantee as your mayor, is that I will ensure that your voice, whether we agree or don't agree, I can at least listen and be able to hear the other side. Thank you.
Okay, our next question is about the Del Rio Theater. Can you explain your thoughts as a mayor on what you would do to make that a success?
Can we turn that Del Rio Theater project around? You bet we can, with the right public-private partnership. That land alone, without a building, is already appraised conservatively at $800,000 without a building. I don't know how many people have asked, what will you do? And my answer is, let's get an investor, let's get a developer, let's get the community behind us, because that Del Rio Theater will be the shining light of this community. Perhaps not tomorrow, but it will be in the very near future. And that's going to bring a tax-based increment to this city that will benefit each and every one of our citizens. Not only that, but it will start to increase and prosper the downtown area like it should be. And I would almost bet that every local artisan, talent group in this area will be proud to call Del Rio their home and where they perform. Thank you.
Regarding the civil grand jury's recommendations, as mayor, how do you respond to their assertions?
I believe the civil grand jury are people who were put in that position to uphold the laws of this great state and this great nation. And I believe that they do due diligence. If they hand a report, that I believe that report needs to be looked at, needs to be carefully examined, and should be properly addressed. With regard to the latest civil grand jury for this city, I believe that there is still some due diligence that needs to be addressed and has not been done so. As your mayor, I can guarantee you that I will continue to push the envelope until we get the answers that we're looking for. That is why the civil grand jury was put in there, to make sure that our elected officials are held accountable and to be held accountable to every state law, local ordinance, and law in this United States. Thank you.
How active are you in the community? What organizations or committees do you belong to? Do you feel that your involvement will benefit your position as mayor?
Yes, I just got appointed to the Family Justice Center Board, which is a center for battered, domestic violence, and child crises. I'm also on the Youth Action Commission for Stanislaus County, serving as a board member. I'm also the Vice President for the Ovarian Cancer Alliance of California, addressing healthcare issues for women across the state. I'm also very involved with the President's Council of the California State University Stanislaus. I also serve as the Vice President for El Concilio, Council for the Spanish Speaking. I'm very involved in the community. I believe in giving back to the community. I believe that we all have talents and gifts to share, and those come back in return in terms of providing me with the resources, contacts, and networks in helping to improve our community. Thank you.
As mayor of Riverbank, what support are you bringing to Riverbank's education system?
There's no question that our students are our future leaders. There's no question that we should be addressing not only our infrastructure, public safety, and public health initiatives as your city, but we should be taking a look at what we can do as a city to help grow, foster, engage, and motivate our youth. There's no question that our schools, some of our schools, continue to fail with academic standards in the state of California. We need to be working closer with our school board members. We should be working closer with our teachers, our principals, our counselors, in empowering them, providing services and programs that not only nurture, but foster more academics for our youth and our community.
Riverbank wants a mayor who understands leadership and knows how to unite the people. To you, what is at the heart of such leadership? How have you demonstrated such leadership?
During my time on the City Council, from March 2005 to November of 2008, I brought programs and services that helped to improve the quality of the lives of every single citizen in this community. I believe as a leader, you need to take a look at what is in the best interest of all citizens. I think that the most important thing as the mayor of this city is working alongside not only the 4 council members that you're going to be working with, but working with the city manager, working with every single department head to make sure that all of the policies that we set are set in the best interest, again, to take care of the business at hand of our citizens. As mayor, we need to make sure that everybody's concerns are addressed, not only from the inside, but from the outside. And I also believe we need strong leadership that can help set aside these petty differences and move the city forward. As a married mother of 3 children, my ultimate goal is to help my family and your family in providing a safe and healthy community for us to raise our families. I've sat here tonight and listened to all the questions, and I listened to these 4 individuals answer and make some statements that I don't necessarily agree with. The one thing that I can truly, undeniably tell you is that my commitment to you, I have absolutely no reservation to tell you that everything that I've done to this day was with the best interest of the community at heart. And I believe in justice, in equity, and responsibility. And I will never, ever fail you in those 3. Thank you.